What's up, everybody? It's the Big Goose back here, coming back with you to grind some 1v1 ladder. We're trying to get to the high ladder. Last time we used a couple of my jankier teams, but now we're going to take a look at some of my more potent teams. Starting with the one that's probably the weakest, but has one of the strongest sets out of any of these. We're going to be using Avazap, which is referencing Avalug plus Zapdos Galar. I'm going to talk about Zapdos Galar first because I really like it. It's a base 100, which means it max speed Jolly outspeeds a lot of things. You're not going to outspeed like Dragapult or a Zeraora. But with a Choice Band, you hit a like 500 plus attack, and you get Stab Brave Bird and Stab Close Combat, and that can just annihilate a lot of physically based attackers. It even survives a good amount of things, and I believe it kills Landorus, if I recall. But I will pull it up. We got Zapdos Galar, because Landorus, Therian, of course, is going to give you a +1 bonus to your attack. And Stone Edge never kills. So you get that +1, which means your Brave Bird is eviscerating them. And even like a choice, well, you'll outspeed a Choice Banded Landorus because they're only 91 speed. So, Choice Band Zapdos, good Landorus check. It eviscerates a lot of special attackers that are slower. And for special attackers that are faster but don't like nuke you, you've got Blissey. Blissey's, of course, a monstrous special defense wall with 405 SPDF, 714 HP, utilizing Seismic Toss to get around like immunities to Toxic. And I always find Seismic Toss is a very helpful move in getting pretty quick kills. Substitute Calm Mind and Soft Boiled. Calm Mind's purely just to boost that special defense, and Soft Boiled's just to stay alive. Substitute can help you rack up leftovers recovery. And then there's the main event here. We've got Ganlenberry Avalug, which is a bit of a variant on like a standard Choice Band Avalug, also known as Avathug, that uses Ganlenberry to hit some really nasty body presses after surviving on Sturdy. You don't get access to Icicle Spear, which can be a little annoying for certain other Sturdy mons, but Avalanche Body Press, and then utilizing Iron Defense plus Recover can help you outstall certain things that you just can't kill very quickly. We are valid for Gen 8 1v1. Let's play. One moment. Alright. We have a Garchomp, which gets eaten alive by Avalug, an Alakazam, which loses to Blissey, and a Dragapult, which also loses to Blissey. Unless it is the Curse Disable Dragapult set, in which case we'd want to pull Zapdos or Avalug. I don't know if Zapdos survives the Psychic. I did not mean to close out Showdown, the damage calculator. So let's pull up Zapdos Galar. Choice Band versus Alakazam. Sure, we'll assume Nasty Plot. Okay, Psychic does kill. So there's really no good reason to pull the Zapdos here. I like Avalug. Okay, they do pull the Alakazam as I expected. I'm going to go just see if I can hit an Avalanche. They Calm Mind, which is probably a bad play for them. Yeah, that should be a win for me. I have Sturdy. They hit a Psychic, which knocks me to my Sturdy, activates my Ganlenberry, and I kill with an Avalanche. I used to run Lychee Berry, but I find that I'm using Body Press more often than Avalanche, and Avalanche can be a little dodgy. So I really do prefer Ganlenberry to get that defense boost. Here we've got Chansey, Sylveon, and Darmanitan Galar. They're at 1397, so they're probably competent. Darm gets eaten up by Avalugg, as does Chansey, but Sylveon would be a problem. Although Sylveon gets sat on by Blissey and gets eaten up by Zapdos. I can't... Zapdos is risky into the Darm. I think Avalugg has a better chance of beating Sylveon than Zapdos has a chance of beating Darm. We're going to hit an Avalanche, see what happens. A Hyper Voice, we get our Ganlan Berry, we don't kill. That is what it is. We should have pulled Zapdos Galar. Next time we face this person, we'll pull Zapdos Galar. Zapdos would have... Choice Band Brave Bird, I'm like 99.9% chance would kill. Unless they're like Endure. I can run the calc though. Sylveon. We'll use... It could be a Custap Berry set. And I don't actually kill with the Brave Bird. Okay, so that actually shows you that we needed to pull Blissey into the Sylveon. Although Fake Tears could have been a problem too. Okay. This is a very, very standard team. Zygarde, Togekiss, and Magnezone, and it's very powerful. It's also pretty darn weak to Avalugg if, well, other than Togekiss. Togekiss flinches are brutal on Avalugg. In which case, we might want to pull Blissey against these two. And Blissey gets eaten up by Zygarde, though. I'm going to try Blissey. Yeah, we're just going to forfeit. There's no reason to play that out. We have, like, 10 base defense. I think Zygarde was probably the wrong pull. Avalugg kind of looked like my best pull there. It beats up Magnezone pretty handily. This is a really interesting team. I like that they're using some interesting Pokemon. Togedemaru is... I like Avalugg against these two. A little bit less against Mantine. But I think I'm going to pull Avalugg. Okay, we see Togedemaru. I love Togedemaru. I actually use it quite a bit. I'm going to try and go for Iron Defense. Because if I can set up some Iron Defenses, I'm really not scared of this Bazinga. Honestly, I want one more. They Zing Zap. They've got a bit of Paraflinch going, so they could cheese out a win. But if I get too low, I can start hitting Recover. And they're only dealing 5.3%. We hit a Body Press that'll knock them down to Sturdy. They use Weakness Policy. I think it's generally better to utilize Lychee Berry. It's usually good enough. I would be shocked if Reversal kills from here, but we could get paralyzed. They go Spiky Shield, which is going to deal a little bit of chip to us. Do I want to recover here? No, I think I just go for the kill. Yeah, Reversal's only dealing 36. Avalugg has disgusting defense, and we were at 1634. And Reversal's not stabbed, so they were really just pecking at us. Moving on into the next game. So far, we've kind of been seeing that we should pull Avalugg more, except for against that Sylveon. So it's possible people just don't understand how strong Avalugg is. Avalugg's a pretty common threat. Okay, they pulled Zygarde last time. We're going to pull Avalugg. Avalugg eats up Zygarde. But it does lose to Togi. We'll see if they make that clean switch over to Togekiss. Good play. We just need to break through the flinch, hit an Avalanche. Okay, that is what it is. If we had hit the Avalanche, it would have killed them. So we win that game like 40% of the time. So I still like pulling Avalugg against them because it beats their other two Mons as well. Because Avalanche kills 20 times over. Unless, they might be running a King's Rock, so it might be closer to 30%, but I'm pretty sure King's Rock only affects things that don't already have a flinch chance, right? I could look that up. King's Rock. Pokemon. We got a new match. We got Zeraora, Urshifu, and Primarina. These two get eaten up by Avalugg. Primarina, we probably want to pull Blissey into. I'm not going to predict too much into the Primarina here. I do want to look at the data on this. May cause the photo flinch. Whatever. Okay, we see Zeraora. Your team is weak to fighting. No, it's not. Avalug is an Avathug. Also, not really. Stall? Nah. I was just staying healthy, dude. Yeah, Avalug beats Zeraora almost every time. You don't really want to do full stall Avalug. I was just using Iron Defense and Recover to stay comfortable. It's really just to play around crits, although you actually can't really play around a Zeraora crit. A close combat crit will knock you to sturdy. We have Aggron, Necrozma, and Aegislash. Blissey walls out these two very well, which means I think they're pulling Aggron. So I think I'm supposed to go Avalug? Yep. Okay. We're just gonna hit body press. Do we add slow? Well... Oh, they metal burst, but they're faster than me. They go Slackberry. They head smash, which is only going to deal 67%, and they die to their own recoil. Avalug is an Avathug. And we're up to 1,300. I think we're going to do one or two more games with this team. This team's, as you could tell, is carried on the back of Avalug. So they're probably going to pull Primarina now. Which means I want to pull Blissey. I doubt they could pull Urshifu. So I kind of want to go Zapdos. Zapdos does outspeed Urshifu. Yeah, there we go. We catch the Urshifu, and this is not going to survive a Brave Bird. Aqua Jet will not kill. Yeah, I mean, Avalug probably beats Urshifu anyway, but, like, I'm not stupid enough to pull Avalug again. I'm just gonna kill you with a Brave Bird. GG. What is this dude? Again? GG, I've got you this time. No, I'm gonna switch Pokemon. Because you're clearly gonna go Urshifu because you think it beats Avalug. Now next time, they're probably gonna go Zeraora. Okay, this will be our last game. Haxorus, it can be kind of a problem to Avalug. I don't know the exact calcs on it. And Sylveon's a massive problem here. I'm gonna go Blissey, assuming they're going Sylveon. This team really... People like to go Sylveon against this team. I have a lot of my teams kind of end up looking pretty weak to Sylveon, but... Okay, we see a Registeel. This is doable. We're just gonna hit a Seismic Toss. They Amnesia up. That's fine. They're Iron Defensing, sure. I guess I'll hit a Sub. Just so it's more work for them. They're Body Pressing. Okay. That could just kill here, if they go for it. Okay, they rest. How am I doing this? This is a tough one. I'm gonna go Sub. And then start chipping in with Seismic Tosses. I'm not entirely sure what my path to victory is here. They're Iron Defensing again. I think that's very, very wrong. They really don't want to let me force rests. I might survive a body press here. I have a lot of hit points. Looks like not. That was probably a losing matchup, although I think Registeel loses... we're going to call it with this team. I think he loses to Zapdos. I haven't run the calc recently, but I feel like I've run that before. Let's take a look at this team. a pretty innovative team that I'm really happy with, utilizing Assault Vest Bisharp. Because its defense stat's a solid 100, and Spadef is 70, which is not great but manageable. Meaning you can actually survive a lot of hits. One of the big things is it baits a Cafagr. This team baits a not Cafagrigus, a Dragapult. They Fire Blast, I tank it and hit a knockoff, or I can just Sucker Punch, but I don't think that kills. Or they can play around it. Cafagrigus here, an interesting bulky mon. It doesn't have its own recovery, which is a little awkward, other than leftovers plus protect. If you get knocked off, it sucks, but you can still win between Will-O-Wisp, Nightshade, Iron Defense, and Mummy's surprisingly helpful. One of the big things it does is get rid of Guts, which means if they're like a Conkeldurr, which I have faced off against, you can actually beat a Conk. And then we have a Custap Berry Magnezone, very standard, using Mirror Coat, Thunderbolt, Flash Cannon, and Metal Sound. That's just a kind of good catch-all. And also baits them to kind of want to use fighting types against this team, and then I can bring in my Cafagrigus, which beats almost all fighting types, except for, like, Urshifu Dark. Okay, we've got Buzzwole. Hello. Good luck, have fun. Buzzwole, Cresselia, and Aggron. Bisharp's pretty good against Cresselia. It does get eaten up by Buzzwole, and probably loses this game to Aggron. I could see Magnezone being the pull here. I also kind of just like going Cafagrigus. Yeah, we do see the Buzzwole. I like hitting a Will-O-Wisp here. Darkest Lariat's only dealing 31, and they lose their Beast Boost. Not that that really matters. We're going to heal up. We're going to use a Protect, because we want to maximize our leftovers recovery. Their Darkest Lariats are doing very little, and even with a crit, I'm not super concerned. You want to protect as often as possible. I'm getting choice vibes here, but it's possible they just don't have anything else to hit me with. Darkest Lariat's dealing very little. Does Darkest Lariat ignore defense boosts? I feel like Darkest Lariat ignores defense boost. It's possible I'm just supposed to be just switching between Nightshade and Protect. And here we Protect to finish it off, because we don't want to risk anything. Cafagrigus is what I like to call a merciful stall. Anything that uses like Nightshade or Seismic Toss is generally a pretty kind stall. Hey. I don't know who this person is. I'm just gonna go into another game. We've got Sam Jeffrin again, using this really good team, and he's been playing it really sharp. I kind of like Fag. Oh god, probably can't say that. I kind of like Magnezone. I don't know what happens in a Magnezone off, but it could be funny. I think they're pulling Zygarde here, though. I don't... Okay, they go Togekiss. That's problematic. We're just gonna try and go for Nightshades, I think. Tricks me a Choice Scarf. That's not awful, since I just pressed Nightshade. I think they just need... Yeah, this game's over. Okay. Yeah, if I had known they were going for that, I would have just gone straight for Magnezone, but... Okay, here we got Deblade, Machamp, and Haxorus. I haven't been able to really show off Bisharp yet, but this is not the match to show off anything other than Cafagrigus. We see the Haxorus coming out. We're gonna Will-O-Wisp it. You better believe. And if he touches me, he does lose his Mold Breaker, but I don't have an ability that matters, so... Wait, does Mold Breaker ignore Mummy? I guess it would, yeah. So, never mind. Oh, no it doesn't. Huh. Weird. Okay. So, we're gonna burn him. We're gonna Protect to gain back some hit points. And we're probably just going to start hitting iron defenses. They're still locked into outrage here, and it's dealing very little. We're going to hit another protect, and they concede. Yep, that was pretty much a losing matchup. We're still lingering around 1,300. I'm having a pretty mixed win rate here, so I mean, it is what it is. I'm still testing out some of these teams. I'm not a great player. You know, I'm trying to get better. Also, once again, suggest teams in the comments. Suggest changes I might be able to make. It's really helpful. Here. I don't hate Bisharp. I'm not sure what I'm going here. I kind of like going Bisharp, although that mouse is running reversal, right? Was it running reversal? Yeah, it was. We could go Pythagoras. I'm gonna try pulling Bisharp. Okay, they go Mantine. I think that's what we wanted to see. I think I'm gonna go Knockoff into Stone Edge. Knockoff does 60%. Gets rid of the Wakanberry. Oh, we burn. That's annoying. Let's try and hit a Stone Edge. Doesn't deal too much. I guess Iron Head? Okay, they're air slashing. They roosting. If they hadn't gotten the burn there, I think this game's an easy win. But it looks like they've got me. I needed like a crit on that Stone Edge. Dang. That's a feel bad moment. Honestly, that's a I'm switching teams because that's really sad. Prima Cavalier. Using a very standard Primarina with Hydro Cannon and Moonblast Energy Ball, alongside a really interesting stallish Escavalier that has a 164 defense, 88 special defense, plus Metal Burst, Mega Horn, Iron Defense, and Rest. It can take out a lot of physical attackers, and you scare off a lot of fire types that threaten it with Primarina. And then to cover some matchups, we've got a Magnet Zeraora. I don't love putting a choice band on my Zeraora. I find it's unreliable. This deals a very tangible less damage. But with Magnet, your Plasma Fits is about 120 base power, and by about, I mean literally 120 base power. And with Fake Out, you're dealing some really considerable damage. So it's an interesting set. I think those items, like the Magnet and all that, are underused. I think I'm going Zera here. It does a pretty good job of beating up an Aggron, and I like it well enough against the other two. We're hoping we see an Aggron. We do see an Aggron. This is a free win, because we get to Fake Out to break Sturdy, and Close Combat to just send them to the Stone Age. Turns out defense can be as high as you want, but if you have a quad weakness to fighting, doesn't really matter. And with that, we're up to 1320. Climbing back up. This team's pretty strong just because Primarina and Zeraora are strong Pokemon, and Escavalier is a surprisingly versatile role player for this team. In the meantime, if there's anything else I want to look at over this team, not really. I'll take a look at the next team we're going to be using, which is a very standard team using Choice Scarf, Trick Feeny. Well, we've got Cowboy Jr. here, Ferrothorn, Sylveon, and Goodra. I don't hate Escavalier here. Primarina can actually struggle with Goodra. Sylveon's pretty scary. I kind of like Escavalier. I don't know how well it handles the Ferrothorn, but I like it against the other two. I did not mean to go Zeraora. That's not great. Okay, let's just try hitting some close combats and hope for the best. Honestly, against Ferrothorn, I don't know if Zera or Escavalier are better. It could probably go either way. In the meantime, let's take a look at this team. We've got Choice Scarf, Trick, Tapu Fini using Moonblast, Surf, and Calm Mind. Really strong set that can take out a lot of setup users. Alongside a Coil Glare Substitute 1000 Arrow Zygarde that's really resilient. And then we utilize Choice Band Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn can scare off a lot of more choiced up attackers that threaten these two, and even catch some things off guard that think they can sit on a Ferrothorn when it hits them with a 450 base power, 450 attack. Okay, yeah, they probably got me here. Yeah, it did not mean to pull Zeraora, but it is what it is. I really meant to pull Escavalier, and I think Escavalier actually wins that matchup pretty easily. Oh, you've got that's not a Primarina, that's a Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini, Entei, Necrozma. I like Primarina here. I think it's kind of a no-brainer. Although Necrozma could be scary, but if you endure on a Prismatic Laser, it's game over. Well, we're going to try and endure on a Prismatic Laser. Pardon the cat noises. But yeah, the rollout, the body press, you almost never pull. But just having Choice Banded Power Whip and Gyro Ball with the surprise factor of it coming from a Ferrothorn is really nice. And it can be really intimidating. I'm going to throw on the timer. And I'm hoping we can get up to 1400 in this video, but it's not looking great. If we don't get there before this video is 40 minutes long, I'm probably just going to get there on my own, so that in the next video we're at about 1400. I'm trying to post these weekly. If I was doing weekly, I should have posted yesterday, but, shit happens. While we're waiting for this, I guess we can just queue up another game. Okay, so we got... it's this guy again. We got Zeraora, Primarina, and Urshifu. I kind of like Escavalier here. I like Escavalier a lot here, actually. I think Metal Burst can steal most of these matchups. Zeraora is coming out. I think Metal Burst should just kill. It might be right to Iron Defense here, but I think I'm just going to go Metal Burst. No, it didn't do quite enough. Unfortunate. Okay, so next time we Iron Defense and we win that matchup. Very unfortunate. We endure on the Photon Geyser. That is not what you want to see. Oh god, the double loss. That hurts. Okay. Okay, we've got level 1 Togedemaru. Bad set, don't use it. Shuckle and Malamar. Scavalier probably beats all of these things. Except for it might struggle with Shuckle. I don't know what Shuckle's trying to do here. I'll just go Zeraora. I know it beats this stupid Togedemaru set that's bad. He's just flinch it and then win. Although Fake Out will knock it to Sturdy. I don't know. I don't think I need to run the math. And I think it beats Malamar, and it probably beats Shuckle. I'll throw a timer on him. Okay, never mind. Okay, we see Malamar. I'm going to go for Fake Out. Does solid 10%. Okay, so they're leftovers. That means this is a bulkier Malamar, and I'm a little bit more threatened by that. Looking at their team, I anticipated it just to be like a superpower spammer. But leftovers insinuates it might be like a switcheroo user. Or not a switcheroo user, some sort of stall variant. Obviously, it's not a switcheroo user if it's holding leftovers. 45%, it's acupressure. Well, that's just bad. Okay. Plasma Fist is dealing 45. They rest up. Sure, I'm 3-hit KOing. I think oh, they're Sleep Talk. Okay, so they're Rest Talk, Acupressure, and probably Superpower. Luckily, I don't care about their special attack boost or their accuracy boost because I doubt they're a special attacker. They could be using Power Trip. Now that I think about it. Or what is Malamar gets either Power Trip or Superpower, and I'm not sure which. Or might get both. It gets stored power. I meant stored power, not superpower. It only gets stored power. So it is a special attacker, almost certainly. I need to delete it. Go away. We are gonna turn. Oh, they left. Okay, great. Well, let's throw on another game. We got Shedinja, Whimsicott, Togekiss. Zeraora is pretty good against everything but Whimsicott. And Whimsicott, funnily enough, gets eaten alive by a Scavalier because of Overcoat. Although a Scavalier doesn't beat Shedinja. This team kind of looks like it can't beat Shedinja, so I think I'm going to pull Zeraora. Okay, they go Togekiss. That's also fine, unless it's Choice Scarf. If it's Scarf, we're in trouble. And we're going to find out after this turn. It is Leftovers. Awesome. Plasma Fist should be more than enough to kill. With the Magnet boost and everything. Looks like this game is almost over. We hit a Plasma Fist. It kills the Togekiss. That's going to drag us up to 1273. And then 5 seconds, and that's going to pull us up to 1293. Alright, let's see if we can keep this going. We got 2 wins back-to-back, after 2 losses back-to-back. Okay, so it's this guy. And last time he pulled, what did he pull? He pulled Zeraora, right? Oh no, yeah, I'm going to go Scavalier. Yeah. That's what I pulled a Scavalier into their Zeraora and it fucked things up. I probably could have just gone Primarina here. He goes Close Combat. I'm gonna Iron Defense. Can I hit another Iron Defense? I don't think so. I think I have to rest. He Close Combats, it's only dealing 25. So I should be fine to just try and hit a second Iron Defense. Hopefully we're not seeing any crits. I think I'm dead to a... Well, I'm not dead to a crit, but I'm basically dead to a crit. So, fingers crossed. No crits, please. Should have used Plasma Fist. I think it would have done... It would have done slightly more, but it would have put you dead to Metal Burst. So I'm going to hit a Mega Horn and just take him out. Because he is at 0.29 times defense. And there he goes. Escavalier, really neat set. Does a lot of work. We're at 3 wins in a row. Let's go. Let's try and get one more. We got Togedemaru, Aegislash, Darmanitan. I like Zeraora against Togedemaru, and pretty well against Aegislash. If I think they're going Darmanitan, I think I want to go Primarina. Do I think they're going Darmanitan? I do. They're not. They're going Aegislash. Honestly, that's also fine. I'm going to chip at him with a Moonblast because I doubt they knock me to Custap range in one hit. Yeah, honestly, I'm just going to go for another Moonblast. Sure, you King's Shield. Why are they King's Shield? They always... Oh, I guess it's to stay in defense form. They're going to do that. We're going to activate our Custap Berry here. They're going to go into defense form. Oh no, they just Shadow Sneak. I didn't know Shadow Sneak out-prioritized Custap Berry. Okay, well, we lost our win streak, so we're going to switch teams over to the banned Ferrothorn team that I showed you guys a little bit of earlier. Pretty dang powerful team, just because those 2 in the back are powerful. And Ferrothorn serves as a good bait. I probably could have won that one if I had pulled either of my other Pokemon, Zeraora or Escavalier, but, you know. Chandelure, Crustle, and Corviknight. I like Zygarde quite a bit here. It can knock both these out of the sky, which is good. Crustle... Although Crustle probably gets eaten up by Feeny. I think they're going Corv. I'm getting Corv vibes from this. And I think Zygarde has a better chance of beating Crustle than Feeny has a chance of beating Corv. Okay, they do go Crustle. Should have gone Feeney. Feeney would have beaten this 20 ways to Sunday. We glare it. We get the paralysis, which is quite nice. We're going to try and hit a sub on what I'm assuming is a Shell Smash. It is, in fact, a Shell Smash. But we are going to maintain a speed advantage, letting us coil up here. They're going to X-Scissor, which does break my sub. But I can also just bait for a I can coil. I don't really need to bait for a paralysis. They go for another Shell Smash, which is actually quite scary. They get paralyzed, which might have been necessary. I don't think they're killing from this range. They use their Mickleberry? The hell's a Mickleberry? X-Scissor used its Mickleberry. It makes it do more damage. X-Scissor was dealing nothing. I did not need that paralysis. Never mind. What the hell's a Mickleberry? Okay, we got Golisopod and Mamoswine. It's only 2 Pokemon. And they both died a Choice Band Ferrothorn. What the hell is a Mickleberry? It's a Poffin. It raises the accuracy of a move in a pinch. Why? I mean, I could see that. Actually, that could be really neat with, like, a Darkrai. You go, like, how much does it raise it? Is it, like, 1 stage? Dun. Let's see. Does it give it, like, 100% accuracy, or... Huh, I've never seen a Mickleberry, I swear to God. Next move will ignore accuracy and evasion checks. Interesting. Really interesting. We're gonna go Power Whip. They're gonna First Impression. And I'm gonna go Power Whip again. And that's kind of... Choice Band Ferrothorn doesn't usually one-hit KO things unless they're, like, quad weak. Oh no, I'm gonna lose! I just had to hit! No. Okay, well, we win that game more often than we lose it there. I'm not gonna get mad about that. And probably just gonna do a couple more games with this team and then probably call it a day. And then next time we can take a look at the teams that I consider are my 4 best. These are the teams I use in my most competitive circumstances. These are the teams that have pulled me to like 1600 elo on my main account. Although currently my main account's sitting at like 1400 because I've been neglecting it. I'm going to say this one more time. Well, I'll also say like, subscribe, I guess. I really don't care. I'm just doing this for fun. But I will also say, please leave team suggestions in the comments below. It really would help. I want to hear some feedback from you guys. Please. We got a Reuniclus. I doubt this is just using 1 move, so I'm going to go Tapu Fini and Trick. I doubt it's going to appreciate having a Choice Scarf. Okay, that's a GG. It's eventually at a bare minimum it'll run out of Combines. Oh, wait, no. Since it... Yeah. Basically. That should be patched. I mean... And you could play around it. But, like... Or just have multiple Pokemon, some of which don't lose to Trick. Trick is not busted, for anyone who's watching. That was kind of funny. Trick's really powerful with Choice Scarf, because if you go first, it's going to lock them into whatever they're using. Which is why I really like Choice Scarf Tapu Fini, because it's also kind of powerful, and giving it speed is really nice to just, like, sometimes take out things in one shot. But you can also just Trick. That should be patched. That cracks me up. Okay, here we got a Heracross and 2 Stallmons. So I'm definitely going Tapu Fini. Is I doubt a Ferrothorn or a Toxapex is going to appreciate getting a Choice Scarf. If it just goes straight for Power Whip, more power to you, honestly. Good job. They go Energy, but what? What the fuck? Okay. We have encountered the only ever Energy Ball Ferrothorn that has ever existed. What the hell? Oh, we dropped down to 1262. We're gonna be lower than when we started in this video, I swear to God. I'm not good at this game. I probably ran a losing record. We got Dusclops, Corviknight, and Incineroar. This is once again a Fini eats this team up moment. It destroys Dusclops with Trick. It eats up Incineroar because, you know. The only out they have here is going straight for Nightshade, but even that probably doesn't work. Torment? They're going to Choice Scarf Torment. That's fine. Yep. GG's. We're at 1288. At least let me land in 1300. Come on. Yeah, this is probably going to be our last game. Or if it's a win, it's definitely going to be our last game. Hopefully to pull up fast. And we do have... Okay. The best teams are yet to come, is what I was going to say. Do I want to do a Fini war? Do I think they're pulling Fini here? I don't think they're pulling Fini in the face of Ferrothorn, and if they're not, I think Fini wins. Okay, we're having a Fini war. Do I try to trick or just... I think I just go Moonblast. Dealing 39, and we get the special attack drop. Oh, they're dealing way more than me, even through a special attack drop. Why is... What? Oh, come on! I had that one! That's bullshit! Ah. Okay, they were specs, which is a weird Tapu Fini set that you very rarely see. And even then, they needed the crit! God damn it. We're getting to 1300. We are not ending this video at 1270. We're getting up to 1300. I was gonna try and be at 1400 by the end of this, but 1300's fine, I guess. Ugh. Had a bit of bad luck, but it is what it is. You move on. Fini's solid against these two. Loses to Rillaboom. Zygarde has a decent matchup against Landorus, but I don't even love it against Boom. I honestly don't know what I'm going here. I'm gonna go Fini and just hope they don't go Rillaboom. Sounds good. Moonblast. Choice Scarf Moonblast should just destroy this Dragapult. Actually tanks it. That's surprising. Dragon Dance. That's scary. Because that's gonna outspeed me. I don't think he's one-hit KOing me. I would be shocked if Dragapult is packing a move that can one-hit KO a Tapu Fini. And it certainly isn't Fire Blast. Okay. But, 1288. Come on, one more win, please. I will pull out one of my better teams if I need to. I'm pulling Tapu Fini again because I win this game without a crit and I beat his other two Pokemon with this Choice Scarf Tapu Fini. So I think this is just a winner. Why would you pull it again? Oh, they're Telepathy, I think. Okay, Moonblast. Oh, wait. I only was surviving because of the special attack drop, wasn't I? God damn it. I just had to pull Ferrothorn and I would have beat him. Ugh. I am shooting myself in the foot here at the end of this video. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. We got the Bug Squad. Please, please don't let me lose to this. I would be sad. I kind of want to go Zygarde. Fini probably kills... Actually, does Fini just win here? Except to Rakwanid, I think it's just an easy win. and it should outspeed Pheromosa by 1 speed point. Unless it's also a Choice Scarf Pheromosa, but it didn't matter because it didn't kill. And we're up to 12, we're up to 1303! Okay, we can end the video. This has been 1v1 laddering. I didn't do so hot, but you know, it is what it is. Thanks for watching.